Hold on. There we go. Hello! Raian, it's me. Hello, everybody. Can't say, but wish you best. Hello, Seiki. Hello, Poi. Hello, Lenny. Hello, Masterness. Hello, Lucas. Hello, The Wing. Hello, Gummy Feet. Hello, Jojo Binks. Hello, Goku Wario Dog. Hello, Jet. Hello, Genji Shimada. Hello, Ferio. Hello, Conrad Sito. Welcome. Konbanwa. Hello, Hiram. Castlevania outfit. Yeah, you like it? Do you like the outfit? Do you like the outfit, chat? Wow, a vampire. Wow. That's right, I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire today. You like vampire girls, chat? You don't like vampire girls, chat? You don't like vampire girls, chat? No, you don't like them? You don't like me? Is that what you're saying? Maybe it's not that you don't like vampire girls. Maybe you just don't like me. You don't like me, huh? No, it's not that you don't like vampire girls. You don't like me. No, I can't do that for too long. I can't do that for too long. I'm not built like that. Hi guys. How are you today? How are you? Are you feeling spoopy? Are you feeling spoopy today? Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. They're cool, I guess. They're cool. Okay. I'll accept cool. Cool is an acceptable description. Okay. I like this one. You like this one? You do? You do? Owl Vampire. I know. Friday 3D stream, right? I know. Why do you only have 2 teeth? I have more teeth. I just want to open my mouth that big. Zoom in the earrings. I want to see the RTX. No. You can't have my earrings. You found Panko at the supermarket? Nice. 'Tis the season to be spoopy. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be ghosty. Fa la 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 la. This is the season for pumpkin spice lattes, but I've never actually tried a pumpkin spice latte in my whole life. Has anyone in chat ever had a pumpkin spice latte? I've never tried one. I don't know what it tastes like. Does anybody know what they taste like? Hey Ryan, what was that behind you? That's just bear. Hello, Ferio. A bit poopy. I wanted root beer, but the ice cream melted before they handed it to me. That's okay. You're kidding. They're awesome. Go to Starbucks right now. It's expensive. I'm on a budget this month. Okay, we're living on a budget, my guy. I can't. No, I'm not kidding though. I've never had a pumpkin spice latte. Does it actually taste like pumpkin? Why is it called pumpkin spice? Does it actually taste like actual pumpkin? What does it taste like? Does it taste like actual pumpkin or not? I have the impression that it tastes like actual pumpkin. If it doesn't taste like pumpkin, why is it called pumpkin? I think it's not like pumpkin, but rather tastes like the spice they use for pumpkin pie. Yeah, but then why not say the spice name instead of, I don't know. Why not say the name of the spice? 10 today. Surely you can break your budget. The only thing my budget is breaking is my wallet. That's even worse. You just reminded me it's 10 today. I can't. I can't. I wish I could though. Pumpkin Spice is a sister in Baby Spice. Oh wait, is that the Spice Girls? It might be the color. Oh maybe. Oh maybe it's the color. Maybe. Yeah. I always wondered if it actually tasted like pumpkin, cause I've never had it before. Only one person in chat has had pumpkin spice? You limit your mind. Think of the sales one. What sales, bro? I need rent. I need to be responsible, okay? I need to be responsible. Do you want Ryan to be homeless? You don't want Ryan to be homeless, do you? Pumpkin spice is very tasty. Oh. Ryan, vampire saleswoman. Saleswoman? I'm not selling anything. You're the ones. You guys are the ones telling me to buy stuff. Husband, we're not homeless. Oh, by the way, I saw in the Discord somebody posted their Daki. Lenny, it was you, right? Congrats on getting the Daki. Con Ryan. Con Ryan. Con Ryan. If you want Ryan to get pumpkin spice lattes, be there for the sponsored stream so Sega thinks he's a cool chili dog. Yeah. If you want to support Ryan, be there if you can tomorrow. Any lurking, any silly chatting, no matter how mundane, will be appreciated. For tomorrow. That's tomorrow. You can make your own pumpkin spice, by the way. Do I just add chili to pumpkin? Think of the banana lunchbox on Shein, man. But homeless. But Ryan homeless. If Ryan no pay castle rent, what if I get evicted from my castle? If I get evicted from my castle, no more Ryan stream. You want that? You don't want that, right? I will wake up 4 AM to turn on the stream and go back to sleep. No, Lucas, you don't have to. If you're gonna go to bed, go to bed. But hi everybody. Happy Spoopy Friday to you. Happy Spoopy Friday. Happy Spoopy Friday. Things will be mundane because you'll always turn it around. You're so clever, Jeremy. I wish I was half as clever as you. I feel like I always say this. Hi, G-Curse! I came across your channel via recent Resident Evil 2 and 3 streams. Nice to meet you! I think a lot of people recently met me because of the RE2 and 3 streams. I've really been enjoying them so far. I've been thinking about RE3 since yesterday. I really want to finish it. I really want to get to it again. I'm so excited. And then after Resident Evil 3, I'll go straight to Resident Evil 4. And hopefully I'll get to see the badass Leon everybody's been talking about. Everybody keeps telling me about how Leon is a Chad and cool in RE4, and I have to see that. Also, I think that's the Resident Evil where Ada is wearing that other outfit. OG, remake. All the Resident Evils I have right now are the remake. But I will probably, I don't know. I wanna play RE1. I'll see if I can. I think they have Resident Evil 1 on Steam. See Ryan get lost, Resident Evil 1 and RE0. Well, I won't get lost there. Why would I get lost? Silly. Yeah, I think RE1 is on Steam. Yeah, I want to play that too. It went straight to RE2. Yeah, RE2 was the first one I went to, straight up. Also, let me... No, really, you will get lost. Lost how? Do you guys think I can't handle retro games? Resident Evil... Wait. I think Resident Evil 1. I can't remember anymore at this point. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's RE3 or if it's RE1, but I played with my brother. I'm still not sure until now. Wait, let me actually Google Biohazard. God, I wish the CD label wasn't Biohazard. Freaking... It's named Biohazard and not Resident Evil. Yeah, it might have been 1, actually. At this point, I feel like it's 1. I feel like it's 1. Maybe I was wrong thinking it was 3. But yeah. Even if you're used to games like that, you'd still get lost. We should be getting a remake of RE1, RE0, and RE Veronica. I mean, RE2, 3, 4, etc. were so good and well received. I feel like they would make it. Retro games are notorious for having bad directions. Hey, I don't get lost. I have a pretty good sense of direction. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm very good. Jill has a hat in RE1. I've seen it. I've seen her goofy hat. I've seen it. I've seen her with that. Hi, Gandit. Hello, Yaya-chan. Hello, July Wave. Hello, Niku. We're just talking about how I played Resident Evil 2 and 3 lately. I'll be going with 4 after I finish 3. You can play with a friend in RE5 and RE6 and Revelations 2. I've seen somebody play RE, I think 5 in co-op. Couch co-op. That seems like fun. I don't really have anybody to play with though. I don't really have anybody. I wouldn't have anybody to play with either way. That's nice. Aww. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing more Resident Evil. Soon. I'm really sad I never got to experience them. But, I mean, like when they were new and they came out. But I'm happy I get to play them now. And I'm really thankful. I just want to say, shout out to everyone who helped me get the Resident Evil games. And everybody who super chats, Ryan, for keeping the channel and me alive. Since this is my main source of life at this moment. So thank you very big thank you. And because of you guys, I'm able to stay here and play video game and experience stuff for the first time. Yay! Magandang gabi, good evening, Avery. Hello, welcome. I feel like I had some stories in mind to talk about today. How do I segue straight into the spoopy? 6 wasn't received well. There's a big pause between 6 and 7. 7 was a big change in direction. What is 6? Let me Google. Resident Evil 6. Oh wow, Sherry is grown up in RE6. What the hey? Hello. Oh shit, Sherry is all grown up? That's weird. Oh my god. Then how old is everyone else supposed to be? Everybody, if Sherry is grown up in 6, then Leon is Oji-chan and Ada is not supposed to be looking this hot, but she still looks hot, but she's Asian, so what do I expect, right? Why does Sherry? Yeah, the blonde kid. Nemesis is similar, but there are different procedures done to make him more field ready. It's just funny because Nemesis has a freaking rocket launcher. He's so extra. It's so funny. Hi, Sen. Good evening. Good night. 6 became too much of an action game. Oh. Leon looks like he aged. Leon looks like a single father. You know? And then you have Ada, who looks like she just looks like she walked out of RE2. Straight up. Like, this woman... Well, she's fine as fuck, first of all. Excuse me for the... Excuse my French. She's fine as hell. And then Leon in RE6 here, based on the screenshots I'm looking at on Google, he looks like Sanji from One Piece. Why what did they do to you? This amount of time, I guess, spent knowing somebody like Ada but never getting the hit probably is getting to his mental. Like, imagine knowing a baddie like Ada for so long and like you never get with her ever for the rest of your life. Like, I would also age rapidly, I think. Maybe. Hi, Iman! Long time no see! How are you? Hello! 7 leans into the horror game part of RE. Be nice to play through one day. 7 is the one with the yeehaw. Right? The one with the yeehaw. Wait. No, wrong. I'm sorry. Everything that's associated with America and like rural America, I just say yeehaw. I'm sorry. No, I mean, it's the Alabama RE7. RE7 is the not Alabama. The where does it take place? I don't know anything about states in America. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the yeah, Louis. Yeah. Okay. I have G-Curse. I have the outfits for the RE2 remake. They have it. They let you unlock it. It's the classic outfits, right? The one where Claire's wearing shorts. I have it. I was using Claire's old outfit and Leon's old outfit in the B scenario when I finally did it. Other Florida. Okay, so I wasn't that wrong. I wasn't exactly wrong. Alright. Yeah. Or closer to Blair Witch. I've seen a little bit about RE7. So I know a little bit about it. I'm not 100% blind to it, but I only know about like the start. I only know I've only been spoiled about like the start-ish of RE7. And then all I know about the one with Lady Dimitrescu is... Well, Lady Dimitrescu herself. That's all I know. And the other hot women lady monster things in that other Resident Evil. But apart from that, I don't know anything. So very surface level information still. Which is nice because I'm not spoiled yet. That's the old outfit, but they have the graphical deals. Oh, they actually make them look like a polygon. Oh, that's funny. I see. Okay. I thought you meant like the outfits. I see. Spooky Ryan is cute. Hi, Mayramore. Hello, good morning, Space Marine. How are you? Hi. The start is like a horror movie. I've seen some of the footage, yeah. Cause I tried to look at like some gameplay because I was really I was missing out. I couldn't play those games before and I really wanted to, so I just watched videos of people playing them instead. But it's been such a long time and I only know like the start portion. That's it. Like in RE7 there's a part where the guy's hand gets chopped off or something. Like that's all I remember, or something like that. Something like that. The healing animation in RE7 is also really funny. That's all, but that's all I've seen. Good evening, Popo. Woo-wee-woo. Woo-wee-woo. Hey, this is supposed to be a spooky story stream. And I'm not talking about spooky stories yet. This is supposed to be a spoopy. This is supposed to be a spoopy. A spoopy? A spoopy stream. I tried to see how many assets they've recycled between the game. See, I was right. When I was playing RE3 yesterday, I was saying that RE2 assets are just generally reused in RE3. RE8 is like Van Helsing. What's RE? I don't know. Resident Evil 8. What's 8? What's it? Ah! Right, okay, 8. Oh, okay. 8 is the one with the lady with the... Actually, I've always wanted to know why she's big and why does she look like that, but I'm not gonna spoil myself. I'm just not gonna spoil myself about why she looks like that. And I'm gonna wait until I get to play RE8. Cause, yeah. I was always wondering about Resident Evil 8 and like, why do they have... Like, why is this game so, like, kind of, like, low-key, like, sexual? You know, like, why is it low-key sussy? And then I played RE2, RE3, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no, it's just the devs. They really are a little bit, like, they kind of push that boundary of fear and scary, but also, like, why is it kind of hot? Did you ever hear of that saying where... the part of our brain that processes fear and terror and horror, and the part of our brain that processes our fear is also the same part of the brain that processes arousal or excitement. I don't know why it took a long time to pause just to say that word. Sorry, I don't know why. I felt really embarrassed to say the word out loud. Let me Google that right now so I don't spread any misinformation. The part of our brain that spreads fear is the same as... blah, 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 blah. I don't know where I read that. I don't know where I read that. Anyway. Most people just meme her as tall vampire mommy. I don't know if it's a meme, bro. Oh, she is a vampire. I don't know. For some reason, it never occurred to me that she's a vampire. Don't get spoiled. I want to see your reaction. Yeah, I'm not gonna get spoiled. It's fan service provocative. Yeah. Thank you for understanding. I'm not trying to be weird. Is this what girls like true crime stuff? No. I don't know. She made it the fuck up. No, I remember reading that from somewhere. Sorry if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But I remember reading that from somewhere. That's why... I remember reading that from somewhere because they said that that's the reason why... That's the reason why they always have horror movies that... You know how some horror movies have some... a little bit of like a little bit sexual elements in them, like Scream or One Missed Call, or like, you know, those American horror movies back in the 2000s and 90s, like the B horror movies especially, where they would always have extremely hot people for some reason. It's a horror movie. Why do they need to have extremely fucking hot people? But it's always like there's always something that's kind of like do you know what I mean? You know, like, why is it like that? And I remember reading somewhere. I don't remember where. I could be wrong. Right? Spreading misinformation. I'm gonna do the same with my IRL friends. No! You can help me Google if you want. I think we were on this topic before. It's been a while, though. Yeah, I think I mentioned this before. You got a source on that, boss? No, I don't have PS5, unfortunately. I would like to experience the OGs, too, though. I'd like to experience the OGs. Hello, Cody. Hello, good evening. Are you going home? If you're driving home, drive safe. Some of those B movies involve college students. Of course, there'll be certain themes. Well, yeah, but still, even if it involves college students, a lot of horror movies a lot of like Japanese horror movies, for example, have young people involved, but they're always just genuinely fucking scary. There's no sensual theme to it, you know? But then you see Resident Evil, and I get jump scared by watching Jill get throated by a tentacle thing creature, and it's just like she just moves away from it like it's nothing. And I'm like, what is that? Did they really have to do that? Like, did they in the limbic system? Okay, so I'm not straight up spreading misinformation. Thank goodness. I just arrived home. Welcome home. Okaeri. Yay. What else? Oh yeah. When I'm scared, I'm just scared. I only really get scared in games with specific platforming segments. That's fair. Not everybody is like that, I think. I think it might be more like the scary feeling when you have like a thrill. Maybe it might have to do with something like adrenaline, if anything. Well, in any case, moving on. Moving on. Amygdala, where it processes fear and Oh, good morning, Hashi. Good morning, California. Wake up, California. It's Raian time, California. Good morning. But yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh, right. There. Sorry, I had like a minor brain fart there. But now I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, so I was trying to do some research on paranormal experts, psychics, occultists, witches, whatever, you know, like just anything like paranormal folks in my like here around or online, because I really wanted to try and get like one stream this month maybe where I can interview somebody who is an occult professional, so to speak. And I really wanted to find, you know, like somebody whose life and beliefs really revolve around the paranormal and the spooky and stuff like that, because I thought it would be very interesting, you know. And I love getting to know more about different kinds of people and like, you know, like witches or people who identify as in Filipino we say albularyo, basically witch doctors, something like that. And I was really trying to like look if they, like, usually the problem with those kinds of people is they're usually older or very traditional, so they're not online. It's almost impossible to find people who are involved in legit stuff like that, like online. Well, legit is debatable, but I mean like people who really have that as their profession. I feel like aren't online, you know? So it's very hard to find. I'm still trying to look, and I feel like I might not be able to be successful anyway, because they're really hard to find online. They're not very techie people usually. I think they're very traditional, but if I do find someone, I will try and see if I can interview them or something, you know, have them on a little talk segment here, let them talk about what they do, what their life is like, how they got into it, what their beliefs are like, and their opinions and their thoughts, etc., and how they view the world. I think it would be really interesting. I don't know, maybe, are you guys interested in something like that? I feel like it would be interesting, so I'm still trying to look if I can find somebody. But if not, well, too bad. But anyway, so my next story, the story I wanted to talk about, is about to go Um, the next story I'm about to talk about is kind of related to that. Jujutsu Kaisen people, no, I'm serious, Nico. I'm talking about like these are people whose profession is literally the neighborhood witch doctor. Like they hold exorcisms and seances and prayers and whatnot, and you can pay them to like make curses and rituals. These people got like the spells to make somebody fall in love with you, spells to curse somebody who you don't like, somebody who's mean to you, spells to protect you, etc., etc. When you become exposed to it, you're more susceptible to experiencing those events. That's fair. That's fair. You could try watching. Yeah, if I can't find anything, I'll just try to find like a cool documentary. Maybe we can watch together or something. But yeah. So what I was talking about, I keep getting derailed, sorry. What I was talking about was in my search for somebody cool to interview about something like that. I found a YouTube channel. Oops, I turned off my music by accident. I found a YouTube channel. Let me see if I can find it. Let me find it. Damn, I can't find it, but let me go through my history, see if I can find. I forgot to bookmark it. God damn it. Because I feel like some of you need to legit see. Oh, there, I found it. Which horror? No, this isn't a horror channel. I'm talking like I found a YouTube channel of somebody who is a practicing witch doctor. Or well, I'm using the term witch doctor cuz I think that's the best translation for the word. Wait, let me should I put it up on the screen? I'll put it up on the screen. Hold on. Let's see, the reason why I want to show you guys is because this is the type of shit that these people do. Like, it's insane. It's crazy. Normally, you would think, oh, maybe this is just like people going through a shared delusion. Maybe. But still, it's kind of hard to imagine that people would go along with it just like that. Shaman? Oh, maybe a shaman? You should research and explore. Oh, I want to do maybe like a... If I ever can't find somebody to interview, I can do like an iceberg. Like a deep dive into all the kinds of like folklore and monsters and scary stuff like that. Okay, so... Let's try to be respectful. I know not everybody believes in people find this stuff like crazy, but you know... Just take it what it is, you know? If you don't believe, that's fine. If you do believe, that's fine too. I personally, I don't really believe necessarily per se in these videos, but when you see them, you really sit there and like you wonder like how? What is going on? Like what are we doing? Like look at these. This is a whole YouTube channel. Almost 30k subscribers. The guy's name is Warrior of God here, alright? And I'm like, yeah, I was wondering, is this stuff mass hysteria or just people going crazy? But if you go through this channel, it's a ton of it. This is like, what, 200 videos? And more on their Facebook, if you go check. And every single video is a different person, one by one. Of different ages, different walks of life, there's children, there's old people, there's young people, there's teenagers, there's like, it's like, what's the, like, why are they all doing the same thing? Like, are they paid actors? Like, I legit want to know, because it's like, what is happening? How? Who? Where? Why? Why would you do that? Okay, you gotta see the video. You gotta see the video, okay? Wait. Let me pick a video. Hold on. Cause like I wanna know what the hell is going on here. Like how do they okay, wait. Okay, wait. And this is supposed to be like an exorcism or something. And like, what is happening here? Are they paid actors? Like, what's going on? I'm like, are y'all paid act? Like, what's going on? Like, yeah, no, so this is basically like what they do. Basically, TLDR is Begone Demon. And like they recite stuff to like get the demon out, exorcise them, etc. They try to get the demons to talk, etc, etc. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? How do they do that? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Why are these people screaming? Are they screaming for real? And it's just like every video on this page, if you go to it and see, it's the same thing, like again and again. And they got every like age you want, every kind of person you want. I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? Beliefs are wild, man. I know, right? Exactly. No, it's insane because I'm like, are they just playing along with it, or like what's happening? Like, huh? There's 1,000 pesos per acting. I don't know. Like, I really want to know. I really want to know. What's the secret? What's going on? How? They keep the Aslantic palang away. No. Like, anything. Demons in general. If this shit is real though, that's concerning. No, but like, how? There's things called... yeah, maybe it's placebo, but that's like dozens of people, man. They might be, though. It's in a rural area. They might believe... even if it's a rural area, though, I feel like people wouldn't just... like, do you think people out of nowhere would just start screaming? It's harder to think that it's like... I don't know. Maybe it's fake, but yeah, maybe belief is just powerful. I don't know. Like, when you see stuff like that, and believe me, I've seen something like that in real life. I've witnessed stuff exactly like that in real life, okay? When you see it, you're just like, what happened, Bella? Why are you crying again? When you see it happening before you, somebody who's completely normal and sane 2 seconds ago, and then they get shit like this done to them, and it's like, what happened? Why are you screaming? Hello? Like in a snap of a finger. I'm like, huh? No, really? I'm like, do people just go with the bit? You know, like, part of me feels so curious to know, like, what the hell is actually going on? Because if this shit is real, maybe I should go get an exorcism. See what's up, you know? Like, if this is real, then maybe I should go check out. Because maybe, what if there's something on me, right? You never know. Maybe that'll get me to stop making, you know, like unusual jokes every 3 seconds. You know. And Lucas said you should make a stream getting the demon out of you, Jefe. I have the demon out all the time. Every time I'm on stream, the demon is out. I mean, I'm just saying. If everyone is doing it, why not me? Yeah, but still, like, is everybody just playing with a bit? Like, it's crazy. But you're not possessed. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm not possessed. I'm just normally like this. I'm not possessed. I'm just normally like this. I'm not possessed. Maybe the one that's possessed is Bear. Oh no. Guys, what if like LARPing? All those people are just LARPing. That's crazy. All those people are just LARPing. All the people who lined up for an exorcism are just LARPing. Guys, do you really think he would be a demon? Do you think he could be possessed? What's happening? Now I'm just I was just talking to chat about people who get exorcisms and they have been posted on YouTube. And now I'm asking, cause I really wonder, how real are those things? It makes me wonder, what if I got an exorcism? Would something happen to me? You know, I really want to see. And now I'm like, no, maybe I'm not possessed. I might seem like I'm possessed, but I'm just normal. Maybe the real demon is Bear. If you know voodoo, that can be Chucky. No, he's a good bear. You never know. No. No. If demons can possess dolls, then they can possess Bear. Bear isn't a demon! That's my child. He is good. I think if he's possessed, it's by something trying to look after you. Yeah, if my bear is possessed, I feel like he'd be possessed by, I don't know, like something nice. Something friend. Do you look at him? Look at him. Do you really think he would do something bad? Look at him. The OG Annabelle doll looks innocent. The OG Annabelle doll looks possessed, okay? Look at this bean, bro. Like, would he really do anything? You need a sub account that is photos of Bear? You're just trying to get pictures of Bear. I mean, he's wanted in at least 14 different countries. How do you know that? He's just a baby! Leave him alone. He's just a baby. He's a baby. Hey, this is supposed to be a stream about scary stories. It's supposed to be a stream about scary stories. I feel my soul being withdrawn when I look at the bear. No! No! He told you. Bear isn't allowed to have unsupervised internet access in your dreams. Okay. Take your meds, Poi. It's time to take your meds. Oh yeah. Another thing that has me like a little bit like, I don't know, like I'm fascinated. So, something that has me fascinated, chat, is when you go to witch doctors or shamans in here in Raian land, in the Philippines, in Raian land, when you go to a shaman or a witch doctor, however you call them, locally known as albulario, they'll teach you or they'll give you like papers as with like a guide of like prayers and incantations and stuff like that. And then when you look at the text, and mind you, they have like a million different prayers and like spells and incantations and stuff like that. And when you look at the text, I actually, out of curiosity, I looked up like the texts and like the stuff that the stuff that they recite, their prayers, their spells, incantations, whatever. I googled it. because it sounded like Latin, right? It sounded like Latins, and I wanted to see if it actually is Latin, and it is. It is Latin, and the prayers that they recite are all in Latin, and some of them are like actual like Gregorian chants and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting here wondering, wait a second, how do people who live all the way up in the fucking middle of nowhere, okay, why do they know these things? How do they know these things? Why are these things so widespread amongst them? Like, what did it say? There's a lot of different spells and whatnot. No, Nico, it's funny you're saying nihil, 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 but it's tons of like, basically, yeah. No, I'm serious. I'm so serious right now. Probably old Catholic missionaries is a possibility, but still, the fact that it's so well preserved, or
Raian, did you get a spell cast on chat? I just felt compelled to hit the super chat button.
I didn't cast a spell. Thank you, Conrad. Thank you for the super. Thank you for the super spell. Skibidi, and for that, I will give you a spell. Skibidi, skibidi. You will have a good day. Yay! I'm feeling wholesome. Thank you. Yeah, the Catholic Church has exorcists. Who do you think has the most badass exorcism ritual, though? I don't know. Thank you. How was your day, by the way? Me? The power of Christ compels you to check out the merch. Hey. Oh, speaking of, I've always been, I don't know, maybe it's because that's just, I want to say that my family's pretty superstitious. So in a way, I always grew up being surrounded by knowledge of like sussy beliefs like that. Sussy? No, not sussy. I always grew up being surrounded by supernatural beliefs and stuff like that. And what's the word? Because of that, oh my god, my train of thought, please. Okay, wait, there. Train of thought back. Alright. So, I got distracted by an email, god damn it. Hold on. Okay, there. So, I've always been surrounded by supernatural beliefs and whatnot, and like superstitions, etc, etc. And I think, I mean, any region in the world has those kinds of beliefs, right? Every region in the world, wherever humans exist, I feel like we all have our own kind of supernatural, spiritual, otherworldly something to explain the unknown and things that we can't write off as logic and science and whatnot, right? But email or a demon? My boss, a demon. The next time you get an email, I'm sorry, guys. I think I saw a ghost. Hello, Chris. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah. So because I'm still surrounded by that, I always like, I don't know. I'm still a skeptic. I'm not necessarily I wouldn't. I'm kind of like on the fence perpetually. I am perpetually 50-50 about ghosts and paranormal stuff, you know? Mostly, my logic is that I feel like human beings don't truly know anything yet. I mean, we don't really know everything about space and the sea, even. So who knows, right? Maybe ghosts are something that we just don't know how to explain yet, you know? Maybe they're a form of life we can't explain it, right? In general, I tend to apply that kind of thinking to most things. My number one theory for most things is that I don't know enough, or I think that the number one thing, the number one way to approach a lot of things is that you don't know enough about anything. I believe in proof, and I can't prove that they're real or that they're not real. Exactly. That's also another way of looking at it. Also, mostly because I think it's fun if they did exist. I just think it would be more interesting if they are fun. Come on. Come on. Tell me it's not interesting, right? I mean, spooky ghosts and spooky stuff are the reason why we have cool things like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. That's the reason why we have cool video games and stuff, right? And if we didn't believe in spiritual things, we wouldn't have built churches. We wouldn't have built great feats of architecture. Some of the greatest some of the greatest displays of architectural skill and craftsmanship that mankind has ever shown in our histories are largely because of religious reasons, believe it or not. So in a way, maybe it wasn't all that bad. But anyway, my main point is, I grew up with stuff like that, right? And, what's the word? I was never really scared as a child. Even now. You know, like the general nonchalance that I have, that you see in me now, I'm still nonchalant even now. You know? I'm still like, you know, like maybe there could be like a ghost here, but also like, if you think about it, if ghosts exist, then maybe they all watch you shower too. So it's like, when you think about it that way, it's kind of funny, right? Or like, if you think about it in the way where there could be like a demon there, but then also like, what if the demon is just watching you take a shit, you know? So if somebody tells me, oh no, this house is haunted, and it's so haunted that a family left this house because it was ruining their lives, yada yada. Okay, well, did the demon ruin their lives? Was the demon doing anything when people were on the bathroom, were in the toilet? I'm just saying, right? When you think about it that way, it's just funny, right? Also, why are ghosts always depicted wearing the most ugly-ass pasty white clothes, right? Why are there no ghosts dressed in like, I don't know, Balenciaga and Gucci and like, why are there no ghosts dressed up as like a giant chicken or banana? Is there a ghost somewhere out there just still dressed in a mascot suit? Is there a ghost out there dressed in latex BDSM gear? Is there a ghost out there dressed up as a furry? Is there a ghost up there dressed up in cosplay? Is there a ghost out there wearing a McDonald's shift uniform? I don't know. Right? But why are they always dressed in white? I feel like that doesn't make sense. You know? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right? Furry ghost is terrifying. I mean, no. Because they always say, ghosts appear in the form that they died in or whatever, right? So then why is everybody dressed in white? Ain't nobody going out wearing white. Like, half the people I know are always dressed in black. Like, what do you mean? You know? I'm just saying. It's what they wear during the funeral. Well then, in that case, if that's what ghosts wear during funerals, please bury me in pink. If I ever die one day after my millions of years of life, if my immortality comes to an end, please bury me in pink. Thank you. Write it on my gravestone. She was buried in pink. RIP. You know, I'm just saying. All I'm saying. Okay? But, okay. Moving on. So, even as a kid, I was never scared or never... yeah, I was never scared. I was never, you know, afraid. And I feel like a lot of people tend to be very scared of supernatural, paranormal beliefs and stuff like that, superstitions as a kid. I was never scared of that kind of thing, but at the same time, despite being very nonchalant about it, like it's just, you know, like they're just there. If they do exist, then they're just there. I don't really care either way. But also like, I don't know, like I feel like I was gonna go somewhere there. One of the reasons why I'm kind of like skeptical, like maybe they do exist, and then maybe I forget, maybe they don't exist, and then sometimes something will happen again, and I'm like, oh, maybe they do exist. That used to happen a lot as a kid. I already told Chad about this a couple of streams ago. I mentioned this on stream a little while ago. I don't remember which stream I mentioned it in, but as a child, as a small child, mind you, like probably like 3-4 years old, younger, under 5 years old, I would always have very vivid and graphic, well, graphic and vivid are the same thing. I'd always have graphic, very detailed, very long dreams. Yeah, I mentioned in my curious dream. Very long, detailed dreams about a lot of different like horrific scenarios. The one I mentioned in my Q&A stream is I had a dream where I was in a river and it was like a river of people literally melting, bodies of people literally melting into each other. And they were like, it was like human goop. And I was on a boat and they were trying to get on the boat and they were screaming and crying and asking for help. And they were trying to get on the boat. And I don't even know where the hell the boat was going. It was just going first. It was just going forward. And no matter how much they tried to hold on to the boat, like the edge of the boat, they couldn't get on. And the screaming was like, I don't know how to explain the sound of the screaming, but it's like it's straight up just screaming. Yeah, like the river Styx. Yeah. So that's just one of those dreams, right? I had another dream where people blown nuclear. Bodies melted through heat. Really? Kid Ryan met Karen because he just wanted to say hi? Dreams are crazy. Did you watch Hercules? I don't know. I don't think so. I was very young, man. I was really young. When the hell did Hercules Disney? Let me check. When did the Hercules movie come out? I don't think I did. Based on the years, I don't think I saw it. In any case, and if I saw it, it was after. Mind you. Yeah, if I saw it, it might have been like much later than that. I don't think I saw it. But in any case, that's just one of the dreams. The other one I used to have, there's a lot of them. I had a lot of different dreams. Like they would happen every day. To the point that I always needed to sleep with somebody. That was one of the reasons why as a child, I was okay with sleeping with the lights closed. It doesn't bother me. Even if it's pitch dark, but pitch black in the room. But because of the weird nightmares I'd always have, like literally every day, I always needed somebody to sleep with. In my room. Yeah, with the lights turned off. I didn't mind. It wasn't scary or anything. But because of the night terrors, I'd always need to have somebody sleeping with me. Cause then I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep. Like I would just freak out through the rest of the night. Cause I wake up sometimes in the middle of the dream. I had one other dream where it was just pitch black and somebody was carrying me. Somebody was carrying me, kind of like, you know, if you ever seen to the people who believe in that stuff, but like if you ever seen like the image of the Virgin Mary or whatever, carrying Jesus and stuff, just there was somebody who was like carrying me. A woman was carrying me, through just pitch black, and oh, it resembles, if you've ever seen the Conjuring movies. Have you guys seen the Conjuring movies? If you've seen the Conjuring movies, there's a segment in the Conjuring where they go through the further like the other like dimension where everything is like pitch black with specific areas, like, you know, like houses here and there, but outside of like the house area it's like pitch black. Yeah, it was like that. If you've seen the Conjuring movie, there, or I think it's in the second one. I think they show it in the second one. Basically it's like that one area in the further where they go and it's pitch black and you can't really see anything immediately in front of you. And in the dream there was a woman who was carrying me. And the way she was carrying me, it's like, I remember she was like carrying me like using me to like fend off they looked like zombies, but they weren't. There were like creepy people standing around trying to get near us, but they couldn't get near because like the lady would like hold me up. Like it's weird. That's a really weird dream to have. I don't know why I dreamt of that. Like, what would be the reason I dreamt of that? It's so weird. Yeah, it's like using a child as a shield. Yeah. And I remember that dream because I screamed really loud when I woke up. Because it was so freaky. Because like the woman kept trying to use me as like a meat shield in my dream. Yeah. Yeah, I was essentially like a crucifix. I'm like, what the fuck, why me? Let me out of here. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. It's so weird. And then when I woke up, I ran screaming in my grandparents' room. I remember that. And then after that, another dream I remember having I had this dream of a woman in... She was a very tall woman. But if I think about it, I don't think she's actually tall. I think it was more that she was floating. She wasn't... Her feet weren't touching the ground, I think. And her dress was all wrinkly and tattered. But see, here's the defining feature. In the dream, that woman... Like, I know exactly the kind of style her dress has. I can draw it. I still remember what it looks like. It was like a dark green, like an emerald green dress. And she was really pale. And long black hair that was a little bit messy. Covering her face. But not straight hair. Not straight hair. It was like the hair was like floating. I don't know how to explain it. Her hair wasn't like straight, like gravity pulling your hair straight down. No, like it's like her hair was in her face because it was floating all over the place. Kind of like the spirit in DBD. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. Actually, I didn't think about that. Exactly like that. Like the spirit enemy in Dead by Daylight. If you Google spirit Dead by Daylight, exactly like that. Yeah. And the worst part about that dream, and probably why I remember it, is this woman was... I would have recurring dreams of her. She'd be in a different place every time. But the worst one is I had a dream of her standing beside my parents while they were sleeping in bed. And I was standing on the opposite end of the room, watching her standing at the side of their bed. And she was looking at me. Kind of like, it felt like, you know those situations where you have somebody held at gunpoint and they don't know? And like you let somebody else know that, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do. Like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna... you know, like, it looks like I was being threatened. You know? And as a child, that was really scary to me. And all I can remember is... It's scary because it's like, what am I supposed to do, right? But I also remember thinking, damn, I want to fight this woman. Like, what the fuck? Like, I need to fight this woman. I need to protect her. Like, what is happening? What do I do? I'm just a kid. You know? And that was one of the dreams where she showed up. The other dreams I'd see her, she's just like in the hallway. Outside the window. By the door. You know, stuff like that. Like, she would come up in recurring dreams. But she'd be like in a different place. But that one was the freakiest one. Because that one's like, okay, that's a little bit personal. You know? Like, why? What a specific dream to have. I don't know. Like, I wonder why I was having dreams like that as a kid. I don't know. Very strange. To this day, I genuinely, like, maybe I was just crazy, I don't know. Maybe I was just very creative with a really wild imagination. But God, if I had a really wild imagination, why would it make me dream of stuff like that? Weird. I wasn't even into scary stuff as a kid. Hello, computer down. You're supposed to be a horror history writer, Ryan. I don't know. Also, sorry if these spoopy stories from my end talking about my freaky dreams are... Sorry if it's a little bit boring. But I just wanted to, like, elaborate on that a little bit more. Cause I remember mentioning the dreams and stuff before. And, I just wanted to mention a little bit more about it. Yeah, there. For further context. Yeah, that's it. Anyway. You can ask about your dreams to a specialist. Yeah, maybe. It's the type of content I wanted. Hitting the dream fortress a little bit early. I went to sleep at 6 AM last night. Aww. Aw, good night, boy. I hope you have nice dreams of a suspicious woman with pink hair, purple eyes, and horns on her head. Yeah. I hope you have a nice dream about a suspicious woman with pink hair, purple eyes, and horns on her head. Yeah. Yeah. Good night. Recurring, which concerns me the most. Exactly! The freakiest part of that one with the lady in the green dress is that it was a recurring dream. What does she mean by this chat? I don't know. You're old enough, figure it out. Raian is a horn scent. No! I'm an omen! I'm a dragon. I'm half dragon. Raian is Zod? What the fuck? Wait, who's Zod? Imagine if these ghosts are malicious. I don't know. I was always taught that if ever you are scared of ghosts, chat, the number one thing adults would always tell me, if you're scared of ghosts and paranormal entities, oh, ew. No, I'm Guts. How could you ever say that about me? I'm like, what Zod are you talking about? Absolutely not. Hello, I'm literally Guts. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Enough of this misinformation in chat. I can't believe this. Gus doesn't have horns, Zod. Well, he has them now. He has them now. Hasn't read Berserk on Hello? I literally have Berserk bookmark. Hello? I literally have a note. I literally have a note. Let me find my note. Okay, I have like a self note here. Reminding me of the last chapter of Berserk that I read, okay? Do not at me right now. Anyway. What was I trying to say? Right. Yeah, the dreams I had as a kid were very weird. I don't know why I had them. Yet you don't know who's Zod. It's been a while, okay? Oh yeah, I used to go ghost hunting in school in night school. When I was a little baby Raian, I used to go ghost hunting, quote unquote, with friends. You know, just for fun. Just to see if it was for real or anything like that. School, best place to go ghost hunting, right? I know. And we didn't really get into trouble or anything like that. We never really found anything. But it was just funny because there was this anime called Ghost at School. Does anybody know the anime Ghost at School? Yeah, it's the one with the terrible English dub. I know some of you probably know it because of that. Are you all caught up with it? I think I have the last 5 chapters or so remaining. which I'm avoiding because if I'm done with it, then I will be sad. I will probably read through it again. From the start. Just to go through it again. Let me check actually. I have like... I'm already after the part where they're in the forest with the witch lady, whatever. Yeah. I'm already after that. I know it's just a little bit more before I reach the end of the chapters currently available, so I don't want to read the rest of it. Ghosts at School. The English title is Ghost Stories, yeah. Gakkou no Kaidan. Gakkou no Kaidan. Sorry, I was translating the Japanese title, but the English title is Ghost Stories, yeah. The Ghost Stories anime was really popular at some point, and all my friends and I were so into it at some point, and that was like the main thing that fueled us to go ghost hunting in school. And we had like a little notebook where we would write down all of our findings and all of the clues, and we would like name the ghosts, quote unquote, or like the paranormal incidents that were spotted at school. It was just a really good time. Yeah, they did include the word school in the title. The dub is better than the original. The freaking English dub. I never knew about the English dub, by the way. I watched the subbed version, so I don't know anything about the English dub, and I was like, why is this anime popular? Like, people knew ghost stories, but they knew it for a different reason. Meanwhile, here I was, I was like, oh, I really like ghost stories because it's really cool and shit. And then people are just out here like memeing over that anime, and I'm like, why? It's a cool anime though. Like, why? Why are you memeing about it? And only then did I find out why. The reason, turns out, is because this is a giant shitpost. The English dub is a giant shitpost. I'm like, oh, okay. I see now. Yeah. Hola, Raian. Hello, Barry. Hello, Escape. That's really funny. You know, they don't make scary anime anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know Dandadan is popular as of late. Dandadan is like really popular, but it's not really like a horror anime. Like actually scary horror spoopy anime. You know what I mean? And that's what I really miss. Scary anime is Junji Ito. And Dandadan is more like quirky and weird, XD. But honestly, if people think that Dandadan is weird or quirky, like, they wouldn't survive 2000s anime. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's barely, like... That's tame. That's normal, even. I feel like Dandadan is, like, just... borderline normal anime. I don't know. I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like most anime in recent years is just too normal. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's a thought. I could be wrong. That aside, okay. That aside, I don't know, man. You had Hellgirl and Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories is a meme, but it's still trying to be a serious, scary anime, right? Horror anime. There's this one horror anime I really liked. Let me find it. It was like a paranormal detective anime. What's the title? Frick. It's a very niche anime. I can't find the freaking title. Fuck. There was this like paranormal agency anime. It's really old. Not that old, but like maybe like 2000s-ish. And it was really good. Yeah. Dandadan isn't really spoopy. Like it's a comedy. It's a comedy. Ghost Hunt. Ghost Hunt. Conrad. Oh my god, thank you. You actually know Ghost Hunt is great. I love Ghost Hunt. That was really good. Another is great. D Gray Man isn't horror. D Gray Man is just more like... It has like a gothic aesthetic, but it's not a horror anime. Another is horror, yeah. Hellgirl is also horror. Corpse Party is more like a... Yeah, it's a game. Yeah, it was a game before it was an anime. Dandadan is more like supernatural. Higurashi is horror. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Hellsing... I feel like Hellsing counts more as like... It has graphic elements. Horror elements, but not... It's not really meant to scare you. That's not really the atmosphere it has. I feel like... Can I say something controversial? ReZero is kind of ass. Sorry. ReZero is kind of ass. I'm sorry. I don't see... I really don't... I try to watch it more than once. I'm so serious. I try to watch it more than once. I don't know. It's like, oh, sad. But also, like, the way that they narrate, I can't feel anything from watching it. There's something missing. I don't know. Are you a rem enjoyer? I can understand. Not really. The suffering kinda go insane though. I don't know. When people say that to me, it's like, it's the same flavor to me as when people say, oh no, Tanjiro went through so much suffering and Demon Slayer is such a good anime and it's so sad. I'm like... Their suffering has the flavor of sliced white bread. I'm sorry. It's very hard to elaborate. There's something that's very, like, one-dimensional about the way that it's... Like, in theory, the concept is really nice and fun and cool, but then there's something about the characterization that's just giving nothing to me. I think that's what's missing the most. Feel free to disagree with me, by the way. This is my opinion. Demon Slayer has breathing styles and shit. Demon Slayer tries to have like emotional appeal, but there's nothing. Like Tanjiro's personality is only that, oh, I'm a good person, and oh no, my sister died. Oh, like, you know, or my family died. Like, I don't know. There's something missing. Probably compared to what Guts went through. I think it's because those two animes lack a lot of character nuance. They lack a lot of nuance. That's not really explaining anything. I'm finding it very hard to elaborate. I'd really have to like think about how to break down my thoughts, but something missing. Very They're very mid. I don't know how to say it. They're very mid. It has nothing to do with whether or not that one is a normal person, the other it has like superpowers and whatnot. The bottom line is it's about their character development, their personal, the way that they're fleshed out. Yeah, he keeps suffering and getting killed in many ways, but like, okay, after that, okay, and it's very hard to feel any emotional attachment or any like empathy for these characters, because even if you kill them or like make them go through suffering, quote unquote, it's not what's the word? It's so hard to like put it into words. It's like they're making them go through suffering.
Call of Duty Black Ops is a spooky anime about mind control.
It's like they're making them go through suffering, and then that's it. What does it really do to them? It's like the level of writing you have when you're 16. It's like, oh, my character went through a really traumatic past, and so now I'm really edgy, and you know, like, okay, and I'm having a really hard time elaborating it. Suffering just for suffering's sake. Like, I can't find... I don't know. It's very strange for me because when I try to watch those shows, I couldn't empathize with them in any way. I couldn't feel the sensation of, wow, I really want to cheer them on. Wow, I really feel bad for them. It's like, oh... It's really weird. That doesn't happen. I don't know what it is. That's the sort of thing with Tanjiro. He never becomes edgy. That's the thing. That's another thing with Tanjiro. Tanjiro is a different problem entirely. He also has the personality of sliced bread. Tanjiro and the entirety of Demon Slayer has like the personality of sliced bread. I will die on that hill. Very hard to read. I try to read it. I try to watch it. It's the same thing. It's like it wants you to feel bad for them. It wants you to see. It's like, oh hey, look at what this character is going through. Look at how nice they are. Look at their suffering. Look at what they're going through. But I don't know if the character actually has their own motivation beyond, like, it's so hard. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna stop repeating. I'm going in a circle because I can't seem to like elaborate. Does crack? No, I'm not asking them to crack. They don't have to be edgy, you know? There's a way to make a character interesting even if they choose to be good, or even if they choose to be to be a little bit, even if they become a little bit disillusioned, you know? But both of those shows, there's something about it that feels very hollow. Anyway, I'm sorry if I keep sniffing. I have a cold all of a sudden. Yeah. I've been having a cold so often these days. My nose is congested again. I am sorry. Hawa. I haven't seen Ultimate Batman. How do you feel about One Punch Man's screen character? I haven't watched One Punch Man yet. Oh yeah, spoopy stories. Let me actually go on Reddit. Is there anything interesting? I used to go on Reddit all the time. I used to go on Reddit all the time. And I'd stay up late simply reading on I'd only read about spooky stories. What's that? Reddit? It's kind of dead now. No Sleep. Yeah. No Sleep is pretty bad now. It used to be so interesting. The level of quality No Sleep used to have. People would make images. People would take pictures to kind of make it more immersive. Yeah, No Sleep, No Sleep. And some of the stories there were so engaging and so well written. You know when people make this really long ass Twitter, Facebook, whatever social media post? You know those posts on social media where it's like this like long ass post, which sounds like a, I don't know, like an awareness post or like an experience post, you know? Those old No Sleep posts read like a real life social media post, which is why they were so scary and why they were so fun to read. And some of them would have pictures. Some of them would have pictures too. I'm still looking for something cool like that, but these days it's like they read too much like a story and they don't actually read like they don't actually read like, I don't know, like they read too much like an actual story now is what I'm saying. They don't read like somebody just wrote them randomly and got on Reddit and typed it out themselves. It reads like, I wrote this for posting here. If that makes any sense. I wish I could find a cool story or place to find cool stories like that now. Whee! Ba ba ba. Bait? They sound too much like fiction now. I mean, I feel like any scary paranormal story is gonna sound like fiction, but it's more of the way it's being told. Maybe we should do a stream like that, chat, where we try to write. Let's try to write. Would you enjoy watching something like that, chat? A stream where I try to write a no sleep story, or a stream where I try to write a, I don't know, yeah, like a scary story. Right? Maybe we can try come up with something like that. I have to do that at least once this month. It's the best time in the world to do so, right? Yay! Yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta do that. Will you read it? What you write? I mean, yeah, I would. We can write it together. We can write it together. You know. Yippee! Can I be a side character? Are you gonna post it on Reddit? Why not? I could try. I could try posting it. I feel like it'd be scary to post on Reddit though. If I post it on Reddit, I'll post it on like a throwaway account. Will it feature bare abs jump scare? Oh my god. ASMR sleeping horror stories. Do you want me to have a stream like that where I just read scary stories to chat? We write Ryan as a horror kid. Why me? Wow. The title of the story is gonna be like, don't eat the soup. The title of the story is gonna be, don't eat the soup when they tell you to. And then the story is gonna start out like, I went to visit my mom's house. She gave me some soup to eat when I told her I was hungry. But then in dinner, the only thing she would feed me for the next 3 days since I'd visited was soup. Always soup. Every day soup. Worst part is, every day it was the same soup. Every day it was the same soup. I guess I never really thought to ask about it because it was delicious enough so that I'd forget to ask her why soup. Something like that. Something like that, maybe. Junji Ito story, but it's starring Ryan. She notices each day someone is gifting her cutlery. No, actually we can turn that prompt into something scary, Lobster. We can turn that into something scary, I feel like. But how would that end? What would the main spooky part of that story be? Someone is gifting me cutlery so that they can eat me? I don't know. The main goal of the evil villain in the story is that I'm gonna become the meal at the end. There's something in the soup. What's in the soup though? For the soup story, what should the ending be? At the end of the story, you become soup. I don't know. A fork theme? No, be serious. I need it to be a good story. Damn. I need it to be a dead-ass serious story, okay? It needs to be cool. Legit, for real story, okay? Legit, for real story. Also, Nico, I don't know why my thoughts just arrived in my head just now, but I saw your comment earlier. You said that you were trying to draw for October prompts. Good luck with the drawing. I should probably get to drawing too, man. I haven't drawn in a hot minute. She feeds you soup because bad things happen if she cooks anything else. Oh shit. The cutleries disappear without a trace. The cutleries disappear, but somehow you're always left with exactly 3 spoons, 3 forks. What's the reason? Why? And then maybe the reasoning is because, I don't know, there's somebody who lives in your house and they're really possessive of you. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Ryan gives you soup to eat. That gives you a fork to eat it with. Soup is an illusion. You never met your mom. The soup was a metaphor for the maternal love you wanted. Okay, up dog. Do you want to talk with somebody? The forks are a way to remind Ryan is a devil. Hey. Hey. I am an angel. Okay? I am Angle. 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 Angela. I am an angle. Angle. I am an angle. Don't say that about me. What if for the soup she uses meat that she shaves off of a creature in her basement to prevent it from growing too big? What if she's feeding you soup because it's actually like... You know that water in Sekiro? If anybody here remembers that one village in Sekiro where everybody was drinking this cursed water, what if it's like that? And she keeps feeding you the soup in the hopes that one day you will grow into the, I don't know, like the creature thing she's trying to, I don't know. They get more thirsty. Yeah, all you end up wanting to eat is the soup and nothing else. That's why in the story, after 3 days, you notice that you still keep eating nothing but soup, but for some reason, you didn't think to ask about it. Because you didn't realize it. Because every time she shows you the soup, you just eat it. You like it. You keep wanting to eat it. It's actually spooky. There's gotta be something dark. When you wake up, Ryan Valerius actually isn't real. That's... How about that? How about that for the climax, Komi? When you wake up, Ryan Valerius isn't real. Like a brainwash thing? Yeah, like a supernatural brainwash. The horror. Don't say that. You wake up the next morning and it's like, oh no. What happened, Ryan? Why are you gone? I would never be gone. Group Mandela effect? Is it actually Ryan Valerius or Rain Valerius? Is it actually Ryan Valerius or Brian Valerius? Uh-oh. Is she actually Ryan or... Brain Valerius? Brain Valerius. Ryan Brainlarius. Yeah, I'm dressed as a vampire today, by the way, chat. If you have a Halloween costume, chat, what costume would you wear? If we have a Halloween party for everybody in chat, what kind of Halloween costume will we all have? What would you go as? And what if I said today, hey chat, we're gonna have a Ryan Valerius Halloween ball. What are you gonna wear? What's your Halloween costume of choice? Helldiver armor sounds sick. JoJo cosplay? I'm scared. No, I need like a costume. Birthday suit. No! Spooky, serious Halloween costume. Halloween Square. Halloween Square? Halloween Square. You're silly. No. What are you gonna wear? Doomslayer? What about nobody wants a spooky costume? Damn. Nobody wants to wear spooky costume. The Michelin Man! The Michelin Man is actually genius. Shout out to you, Chris. I like Ghostface, that one. Ghostface has been ruined by e-girls and e-boys. Can I say that? Can I complain? I just want to complain for like 5 seconds. Ghostface has been ruined by e-girls and e-boys because now Ghostface is like associated with, I don't know, like it's a little bit sensual now. I don't know why. Like, come on, he's supposed to be goofy and stupid. I don't know. The red demon from Insidious. Oh, that one is actually kind of freaky. SCP-049. What's SCP-049? Let me Google. Oh shit! Oh, what's... Wait, let me read what SCP-049 is. SCP-049, the Plague Doctor, a Euclid-class anomalous humanoid entity from the SCP Foundation universe. His robe and mask having grown from his body, he believes he can cure a mysterious pestilence infecting the world, but his cure involves killing people by touching them and then performing crude surgeries to reanimate them into mindless SCP-049 instances. Though charming and polite, SCP-49 becomes aggressive and hostile when he perceives the presence of the pestilence, which can be anyone he believes is diseased. Oh. Interesting. He's basically cuckoo, but the mask is literally part of his head. Holy shit, that's sick. That's cool. When did Ghostface become a Valorant player? Don't say that. That's like saying Valorant players are hot. Good luck at work, Escape! I bless you with Wawa power. Hello, Sakana! Yeah, 3D model. I'm a vampire today. My nose is so congested, Jesus Christ. Ghostface is in Call of Duty fighting Nicki Minaj and Homelander. Homelander! Also, hello, Marix. I don't think I got to say hi to you, but hello. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I'm late for saying hi. Homelander is in Call of Duty? What? Sorry, that's another thing. Whiplash. Homelander. I haven't heard anything about the boys in a long time. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Halloween costume? I feel like for Halloween, I don't really wanna do anything that's like cosplay. I feel like Halloween is the time of year where you should be scary or like on theme. You know, like you gotta keep on theme. So it has to be something that's a little bit spoopy. In that case, what would be a little bit spoopy? Rykard? Does Rykard count as a horror cosplay? I feel like that's still like a... Rykard is still pretty normal. Pretty normal? Dark Souls 2 cosplay. Just the cover of the CD. Sadako? Then again, you cut your hair short already. Who says I cut my hair short? No, I mean like, I don't know, cause Rykard feels like a... It's still a video game cosplay, you know? Like, it's not really like... I feel like it's not the same as saying, oh, I'm gonna pull up the Halloween dress as Pyramid Head. Oh, you know what would be nice? Halloween costume chat? Mr. X. I want to dress up as Mr. X, chat. I want to pull up in a fucking long black trench coat, stomping my feet. Just power stance, power walking towards people, chasing them around. And I won't say anything. I'm just gonna stand in front of them. And it's like have obnoxiously loud stomping feet. Yeah, with the fuck ass fedora. I need to wear the stupid fedora. The only time you'll get me to wear a fedora is if I'm cosplaying I gotta wear a Mr. X cosplay, and I'm just like 3 Ryans in a trench coat, and I'm just like stomping around, just like chasing you. You're looking for the scariest. It doesn't have to be like really like wow scary, but you know, like on theme, Halloween, paranormal, something like that. I go eat now. You made the katsu curry? I hope it's good. Have a nice dinner. Have a nice dinner. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? Or something stupid, something silly for Halloween, like I don't know, like a typical Halloween costume, like a pirate. Like a pirate. Yo, a Megan cosplay, like the Megan the robot. That movie was really funny, by the way. Stupid movie. That's like the modern version of Chucky or something. If you've never seen the horror movie Megan, you gotta watch it, chat. It's like watching Chucky, but modern. Yeah, I'd cosplay Shrek then. Oh, I went to a convention recently, and there was a Shrek cosplayer. Cat in the Hat, probably. Oh, you know, a Junji Ito cosplay would be really cool. Tomie or something. Wanna try being the Lorax? The Lorax? He looks cute though. He's not scary. He's so cute though. He's literally just a mustache. What the fuck is a Lorax? You don't know what the Lorax is? Let me pull up a picture of the Lorax. He's a cute guy. Cute orange guy. He speaks to trees. Tomie is hard to cosplay. I feel like you just need the right makeup. There, that's the Lorax. This one. This is the Lorax. Cute, right? Yeah, I know she has 2 faces. I know she has 2 faces. Tomie is this lady. I feel like there are enough people out there with like FX makeup knowledge to cosplay something like Tomie effectively. It's not impossible. Wait. Remove this demonic creature from the screen. I'll show you a different demonic creature. We stick with the classics. Pink guy. Pink guy isn't scary. Pink guy isn't scary. about this? What about this demonic creature? What about this demonic creature, chat? Ted. I'm gonna pull up wearing... I'm gonna wear a bear costume for Halloween. That's it. That's all I'll do. Best costume. Bear abuse. He's not tied. Why would I tie him up? I want a giant bear suit. Actually, wait. I can't buy anything right now, but I'm just gonna add it to my wish list. Let me go Google. Bear kigurumi. Like a body, like a full pajama. Like a kigurumi. Why don't I have a bear kigurumi yet, man? I have a bear pajama, but like a full overalls, like a bear overalls. I don't have. Raian is bear and bear is Raian. I'm terrified. Like the Annie skin. Oh my god. Winnie the Pooh costume? At least wear pants. You can do Winnie the Pooh with pants. Just make sure you wear... You wear yellow pants. Wow, why am I EP? Old woman. Do you have any spooky stories, chat? Do you have anything scary to share with me? What? How spooky? Very spooky. Spooky as it can get. Yes, what's the scary story, Marix? Come on. Hit me. Chris, you are so funny, but you're so right. College class nightmares is acceptable, maybe? Why not? Well, paranormal stories would be great, but, you know, we'll take anything. Ryan's rice shower, she calls us Oni-sama. Oni-sama! I have to, but I can only tell him one. When there's a tree nearby, I was advised by a little... Yo, that's cool! That's the kind of shit I'm talking about, checkers! Oh, shit! Damn, I should have put out a submission form, huh? No, that sounds cool! What? Nah. That's the kind of story I love hearing about. Stories with, you know, I don't know. Like the really, really superstitious stories. Damn, I love those. Ba, 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 ba. Home, hum, hum. I'm kind of sleepy all of a sudden. Have you heard of Ben Drowned? No? What is that? Ben Drowned? Inside out shirt when traveling in the woods. There's a superstition like that I've heard of. Guys, there's a superstition here in my country where there's multiple superstitions about wearing an inside out shirt actually. There's many different variations of that, but basically it can range from anything like if you see a picture of yourself or if you see a reflection without a head, if you see your reflection headless, or if you see a picture of yourself and then you're headless, that means something bad is gonna happen to you soon and you shouldn't leave the house. You should flip your shirt inside out so that whatever was following you is basically not gonna be able to find you. Another thing is wear your shirt inside out so that you don't get the story I got is related to the inside out shirt. What's the story? What's the story? What's the story? Sorry, I should let you continue. I've dug up graves in my line of work, plus abandoned places. You see and hear weird stuff. Are you superstitious, E-Man? Would you count yourself as superstitious? By a woman with cotton balls? With cotton balls for eyes? Why was he being chased? There's also a superstition that says if you wear your t-shirt inside out, it'll protect you from like fairies or like woodland spirits. Though many of my colleagues are not. I see. Do they end up hearing it too or experiencing similar phenomena? Or is it solely yours? Do you never get to experience? I mean, do they share your experiences somewhat? You kind of have to put at the back of your mind that what you're digging up belonged to a person or was part of a person, which is very hard to ignore. I think that's normal, and I think that's a good way to think about it. You know, when you're dealing with history, it's very hard to ignore that there was somebody that was once here. And that's literally the reason why you were digging it up, right? You're digging it up literally for the purpose of, you know, preserving that and studying that. So it's impossible to not think about that, I think. Hi, Project Xen! Traveling the province, my dad were in a convoy. Streetlights were far apart. Oh shit! I think I can guess where this is going, Yaya. Did I get Flynn's? No, I didn't. Ba, ba, ba. There was a time when we were digging a pit house from 1,000 years ago. Smelled something ashy. I jumped out of the pit house. My coworkers smelled it. Ashy as in it smelled like it was burning. Like it smells like it was burning? Some other cars were nowhere in sight. Aha! According to local tribes, if you smell something rotten or ashy, you are treading on disturbed ground. As in someone died there in a terrible way and you need to get away quickly. There's a belief like that here too, Iman. If you smell something like burning, something rotten, something, yeah, just like something like the smells you described, basically. Apparently, I was always warned about that. Like, if you smell something like that, that means that whatever is there is not good. And, you should pray. Basically, you should pray. Yeah, it's usually not a good sign if it smells like that. The fact that everyone else smelled it, though, is freaky. Have you considered that maybe it's a certain substance there? Tell me a story of a big tree they had in their backyard, lots of leaves. They woke up one day, the tree without any leaves, and no leaf in the ground. That's freaky. Really? What's the explanation for that? I'm waiting for Yaya to finish her story. Yaya, if you're listening, I hope you know I'm keeping your story in mind. You didn't mention how your nightmares stopped after your brother passed away. Oh shit, yeah, I didn't. I'll go back to that. A local superstition I always follow: never go directly home from a funeral or a wake. You need to make a stop first. Yeah, yes. So, in Raian land, we believe that if you go to a funeral or a wake, do not head straight home. You want to pass by somewhere else first. Spend a little bit of time outside and then go home. The reason why, you don't want the spirits or ghosts or anything else, whether it's of the deceased or anything else that's there, to follow you home. That's it. That's literally it. My brother would wake me up because he couldn't sleep. Dad always passed out drunk on a chair, and a strange light would be on a wall in a dark room, like a projector out of nowhere. And 3 different locations very far apart. Could it be aliens, checkers? Could it be aliens? I think, but not a drink, a glass of water left out the night. Wait, what do you mean? No stink bugs, no one buried under the house. Hadn't burnt down, just collapsed. That is bizarre. That's why Jollibee and Chowking are haunted. That's how paranoid I am. They claim they never stopped. That's really scary. Yeah. It sounds like you guys were being led somewhere. No, seriously though, it's really scary if you go driving in the night. You should be more scared of people. Cause if you're driving in like a road at night, that shit is scary. A lot of bad people take advantage of dark roads at night. I would be more scared of people, not fairies in the forest. ghost town, trucks wouldn't work. That's scary, man. That's kind of neat, but like that's also terrifying. If it were me, I would genuinely wonder what the reasoning is. Wrong turn in House of Wax taught us that. No, Texas Chainsaw Massacre type shit. The hills have eyes type shit. Don't get caught in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of strange people. Out in the woods, out in the desert, nah. Dude, don't drink from a glass of water that's been left out. What's the reason? Water that was left uncovered. Children of the Corn! Oh my gosh. They've been going in circles until they found another road and saw my dad's car's headlight. That's freaky, yeah. Did they ever figure out why maybe they got lost? What's the reasoning? That's freaky. That's actually genuinely scary because, you know, like, it's actually risky, you know? It's risky, you're driving in the woods. Something, like, you could actually get into a genuine accident. You know what I'm saying? Actually spoopy. Ba ba da ba da. Something my father told me, kept doing it, now I know. Because of Elden Ring, believe it. What is because of Elden Ring? What does Elden Ring have to do with it? Hello, Milorp. I missed the RE3. It's okay, Miss Dicey. If you go watch the VOD, basically summary of the VOD. Miss Dicey, the summary of my RE3 playthrough is basically me screaming about Carlos every time he comes up on screen. That's it. 90% of the stream is just me screaming about Carlos. Every time he's on screen. That's it. Nemesis is really funny. I can't take him seriously. I'm sorry. Also, can I just say, so I reinstalled Genshin Impact recently, right? And I don't think I'm gonna get Flins, sadly. I sadly don't think I'll be getting Flins. I don't think I'll be getting Flins. I don't think I have the luck. But even if I don't get Flins, new character has been popping up on my timeline as of late, and I think yes, I will be I will be waiting. I think I'm gonna be waiting for that character. Varka. There's still a lot of time. Only 10 days left, right? My story is like 3 messages long. It's okay if I send in Discord live chat? Sure, why not? I was scared of Nemesis when I played it as a kid. It gave me fever and hallucinations. He's chasing me in my home. Really? I can't take him seriously. He's so funny. So stupid. So stupid. The freaking rocket launcher, goofy rocket launcher. I really want Flint's though. He's so fine. But Varka. Sorry. Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to share my feelings with chat. I just wanted... How often do you play Genshin? I played Genshin a lot a long time ago. I stopped playing after Inazuma. I'm like AR 58? 58, yeah. 58. Have you seen him? He's so fine. He's so hot. He's so hot, please. Look. Let me, sorry. Commercial break, where I show chat the new thing I'm gushing about. Everybody shut up. No, cause look, no, I'm gonna need you to look at this. No, look at him. No. Shh. Look at him.
Mate.
Wait, let's turn off the music. I'm... Oh my god. Big man, big sword, I'm there. I'm already there. I'm seated. I'm waiting. I'm present. Yes, thank you. Got it. Noted. I'm there. Like, you know, I'm just saying. Visually, he might look very generic, but there's something about the personality, the context, the kind of character that they are. It's the whole thing and the way it comes together. The guy that you're talking about, Finan, I think, I don't know how to pronounce his name. The guy from Honkai Star Rail that you're talking about, Seishiro, he visually looks really nice, but the personality, the vibes of the character, it's doing too much. He's too elegant. He's too elegant, he's too what's the word? Very he looks like he's really powerful, but he doesn't look like he would kill me. That's not helping my kid. Anyway, why are we talking about this? Moving on. Thank you for the membership gift, Lucas. Thank you. I've seen his transformation, yes. I've seen everything about him. Do you have a Discord server? There is a Discord server, but it's the fan Discord. I can link it here in chat. He's the buff version of Adventuring. I think I like Varka visually right now because he seems a little bit gruff. That's it. Manly. That's the word. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the guy with the guy who basically looks like shirtless Gilgamesh. Shirtless, long-haired Gilgamesh. He's handsome and stuff, but he's more ore-sama, like more like yeah, there's something about it that's like it's doing too much, you know? Like it's doing too much for me. It's too flashy. Anyway, and again, Seishiro, it applies to him too. He doesn't look like he would kill me. He doesn't look like he would kill me. I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, no, that's not. Anyway, that's not right either. But anyway, moving on. Before I was rudely distracted. Hello, RV Blitz. Hi. Hello. Also, yay, Popo got sniped. Thank you for the membership gift, Lucas. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yay. Maybe I would like my day if he had... If he had the blonde guy from Honkai Star Rail. Maybe I would like him if he had like, I don't know, like Scott. He like right now he just looks like a buff model. That's it. Like where's the threatening aura? You know? I need the aura where they seem Stop! I'm digging myself a grave. Anyway, that's not the point. That's not the point. This is supposed to be a scary stream. It's supposed to be a spooky stream. Yeah. Yes. Wait, I'm gonna go read Germ's spooky post. What about FANART? No, yeah, somebody asked me about him. He's too elegant. He's too elegant. Germ, did you write your spooky story somewhere yet? Ah, there. Middle school, me and my friend was cycling home from night classes. We were chatting but stopped. Some dudes chatting. Oh, so you were walking home. This Germ left a story. Said you were walking home, Germ, and there were dudes chatting by like the side of the road, and then you noticed the lady behind them. Spooky lady. Bro. You scream at abs all the time. Yeah, I don't want an e-boy. Fine or not fine? Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a verification thingy for the server. I believe in souls, but not ghosts. That's valid. I think that's pretty valid. Mama. Para para para. Para para para. Para para para. I'm sleepy all of a sudden. If the ghosts are souls of people who died with regrets or suffering, there would be more ghosts than humans. I don't think every ghost is like that. Well, you know what I believe in. I believe in Raian Valerius. That's what I believe in. The scary thing is Raian digging her grave. The scary thing is me repeatedly reminding you to subscribe, hit that like button, smash that like button, subscribe to the Raian Valerius channel, join the membership, support your local VTuber today so that she does not run out of internet and electricity. Support your local VTuber today so that they can keep making stupid ass content and tell you that they want to get chased down and murdered by fictional characters. Thank you. Yep. Very normal thing to say. YouTube.com if you're listening, everything that I'm saying is in Minecraft, okay? Please note that everything I'm talking about, YouTube, is in Minecraft. So, this is perfectly safe and normal and fine, and I don't actually mean anything. It's all in Minecraft. Minecraft. Everything is Minecraft. All in Minecraft. Trust me. Perfectly fine. Subscribe for more daily ghost stories. Let the woman keep her internets. Ghosts aren't dead people. Demons will look up the identity, emotions of vengeful, malicious people. That's a possible way to look at it. Can I have a block of diamond? I don't even have one diamond. I don't even have one diamond. I don't even have one diamond. Hello, I'm back. Hello, back with a C. Hello, back with a C. Why am I browsing Skeb? Now I'm suddenly browsing Skeb, man. The ADHD is hitting. I'm browsing freaking Skeb. Like, I can get a Skeb right now. Come on. I just like to look at stuff sometimes. Wistfully think, oh yeah, I'll bookmark this for later. And then never get to it. Such is life. Can I borrow a nuggie? No. 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 I don't even have a nugget. I don't have nuggets. I'm glad I managed to cook the chicken through all the way without burning it. Wait, why? It's only katsu, right? It's katsu curry. How would you burn katsu? I love browsing Skeb too. It's a guilty pleasure thing. Real. Raian thumbnail for the horror writing stream would be the mustache man writing near the fire lamp. No, Lobster. The thumbnail for the writing stream would be that gif of the guy where he's writing and then the paper is set on fire. That one. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail for that, Lobster. Thumbnail is guy writing and it turns on fire. What the right heat level is on our burner. What, do you want me to say GIF? GIF? What? How would you burn katsushi times probably? My streamer has grown far from the cremated sugar. The creator of the word, the creator of the thing, of graphics interchange format images, says that it's pronounced like the freaking peanut butter brand, okay? Yeah, GIF is the peanut butter. GIF. Why would I call it GIF when the only GIF here is you? Will you forgive me if I say that? Good morning, Vating. Hello, Protox07. Oh yeah? You hate it when I say like that? I'll say it again then. The GIF. GIF. I love GIF images. I love it when my GIFs move on the screen. I'm gonna say it as many times as you need until you get desensitized. Does everybody really say it like GIF? I'll be honest though, I actually say it either one or the other. I'm too tired to explain my conspiracy theory around the guy who invented GIFs for saying it's GIF. Genshin Impact.
Let's have TTS give us the truth. GIF.
Fuck Fuck you, TTS. Shut up. It's GIF. The GIF that keeps on GIFing. Oh my god, chat, you're the GIF that keeps on GIFing. Okay, guys, it's time to end the stream. Goodbye. Alright, bye, guys. Bye. 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 Bye, guys. Ending stream now. Alright. Bye. Yep. Okay. Okay. You're bullying me. Bullying me. Bullying me. Oh yeah? I'm back. So I'm here to say GIF. 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 When I used to say GIF, though, people also said, why are you saying it like GIF? Isn't it supposed to be GIF? Like, what the fuck? Which is it? Grok, correct her, please. Actually, it's GIF. They're haters. You're haters! All of you are haters. Drake. We're right. Okay. Sure. Y'all, you guys are so goofy. Society gas turned it. Society gas. Okay, Jarek's prototype. Jenny channel. Jotting. Real Jufo. Shut up, you're so stupid. Jufos. Fuck Jufos. Jufos. Oh my god, Jomi! Jomi Kasu! Jomi Kasu! Jomi Kasu! Hi, Jomi Kasu, welcome to stream. Recycled Jabbage. Hello, Jabbage. Hello, J Shiro. Hello, Jukas. Hello, Jerry. Jerry. Oh no, Barry, you turned into Jerry. Jerry Mint. Hello, Jerry Mint. Jerry Mint. Oh my god. Oh no, that's so funny. Why is that so funny? That's so funny. It's not supposed to be that funny. Oh my god. Hello, Driss. Hello, Jobster. Jobster! Why is this so stupid? Oh my god, hello Ados. Hello Jados. Welcome to the stream. The reason why I'm laughing my ass off. The reason why I'm laughing my ass off is because I pronounced GIF as GIF. And chat freaked out. People in chat were like, I'm sorry, did you pronounce it as GIF? It's supposed to be GIF. And we were arguing about that, and then I just started calling everybody with the same, like, J. So, you know, Jerry Mint, Janiel, Jenny, J Shiro, Jukas, Driss, Jarix, the Jomi Kimo, Cheeseburger. Hello, Cheeseburger. Oh my god, Cheeseburger. 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 Steve Gobbs. Steve Gobbs. I'm rooting. Miss Stacy, you're stupid. Hello, Miss Taiji. Welcome. Hello, Adalus Jade Keeper. Chop Jar. Oh my god. Alex is just a gulk. Oh my god, stop. I can't breathe, man. This is the stupidest thing I've had like the whole week. Jazzlight, Jadekeep, Droll Boss. This is one of those things I'm gonna remember when I'm outside. Chat, I bet you the next time I go outside, the next time I have to go outside and touch grass, and then I see something outside, like, I don't know, like I don't know, like a sign of something. And then I'm gonna end up reading it the same way we're reading stuff now. And then I'm gonna start laughing out in public. That already happened to me before. That already happened to me before. I mentioned this in an old stream, but there was a time where I was outside doing the groceries, and then there was an insurance person trying to sell stuff, like a sales lady trying to sell me insurance. I was trying to ignore them, but then I saw a book on display at a bookstore nearby while I was walking, and there was a book there on display. The title was how to speak Italian, something like that, like basic how to speak Italian. And then there were words on the title, like, you know, like Italian words. And I remembered the freaking Italian bit that I always do, like my really bad attempt at copying an Italian accent. And I started I laughed. And then I held the rest of the laugh in with a smile. And then the sales lady selling insurance looked at me. Because I was ignoring her because she kept trying to push sales on me. I was just ignoring her. And then I smiled. I laughed and smiled out of nowhere. And then she just said, "Thank you for your smile." And then I walked away. Oh my god. You're gonna stand in front of the Jif peanut butter and have a public meltdown. Yeah, I'm gonna like cackle out in public one of these days. I hope you guys get cursed with the same knowledge. I hope you go out tomorrow or later or whenever you go out, and then you see something in the middle of nowhere when you least expect it. You see something with a J or G in the word, and then you flip it up in your head and then you start laughing. I won't stop laughing at this for like a month. When I remember this, I'm gonna keep laughing. I'm gonna laugh at this again and again. I hate you guys. I'm never gonna get over this. Genshin Impact, guys. I can't wait to play Genshin Impact after the stream ends. Aren't you excited for playing Genshin Impact? I'm excited to play Genshin Impact when I finish the stream. Jukas. I got myself Digimon Jory Time Ranger. Oh! I actually heard good reviews about that. Thanks for listening to the story. Good night, everyone. Thank you for sharing, Yaya. Thank you for taking time to type it out. Good night, Yaya. Good night. I probably have to sleep in a bit too. I have to sleep in a little bit too, so that I can I can wake up very early tomorrow. I still have to prepare, and maybe there might be some last minute emails tomorrow, but I have one stream tomorrow. Oh, I didn't know you were a fan of Digimon, Vati, or maybe I don't remember. I love Digimon. When am I streaming tomorrow? The time in the waiting room. It's at the time in the waiting room. I will be streaming at... I don't know what time this is for you guys, but you can check the time in the waiting room. Over here. Vating, did I ever tell you I lost it. I don't know where it is. I think I still have it somewhere. I need to dig it up, but I think I lost it already. I have an authentic Digivice. Specifically, I have the Digimon Frontier Digivice. I have the Digimon Frontier Digivice. For the rest of the month, you have to say screaming instead of streaming. Well, I already do that anyway, RJ. So, like, what's the difference, really? Yes, the Frontier one is so good. I love Frontier. She also has the Millennium Puzzle. No, I don't. I just made a fake one when I was a kid. Frontier is good because I like the concept of them turning into actual Digimon, like them merging with the Digimon. I like that. When they were turning into Digimon. I like that. Big EP. Big EP. Oh, by the way, what do you think we should do for... I should probably not ask this on stream. I feel like this is the third time I've asked this on stream now. But I keep worrying about it. I keep thinking about, like, I want to do something special. But what should I do? I'll ask you when we get there. I did a Millennium Puzzle as a kid. I wanted to go to school with it. My parents didn't want to let me. I had to sneak it in my bag, Lucas. I got the Ghost Game one a couple of years ago. Changed the times on the JC. I was working overnight at the time. My Digimon was always asleep. Oh, that's cute. I've never really played the Digimon game. I played like one. I don't remember which one it is. Welcome back, Nico. We were just laughing about how I pronounce GIF as GIF. Sometimes I say it as GIF though. But yeah, I pronounced GIF as GIF, and then we started flipping all of the G's and J's and all of the words being replaced with J. And I was laughing at that for like a good 10 minutes, I think, or 5 minutes. Yeah. Welcome back, Nico. I hope your day is good. I need to finish that cover. What cover? Which one? I have a lot. I have like four in the bin waiting. When you laugh so loudly, it makes me happy. I'm sorry, by the way. I'm still in the process of like constantly fixing my mic. So I'm sorry if it like destroys your ears whenever I laugh loudly. So I'm glad you're still alive. Yeah, like welcome back, Jiku-kun, to the Giant Valerius channel. I hope you're having a good day at your gob. When I say it makes me happy, I mean it. I know. Thank you. They actually finally classified all of them. Digivice or Tamagotchis, the world games or pet raising ones. Yeah, the Digivices kind of work like a Tamagotchi. I know. A good J. Yeah. Giant Valerius. I don't remember which Digimon game I played. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't remember which one it was I played. But I remember playing one. I've watched all of the Digimon animes though, except for one. There's only one Digimon anime I didn't watch. Oh my god, you're right. This is fucking amazing. Oh nice. RG Ramrod now. Hello. RG Ramrod. RG sounds weird. Who the fuck is RG? Your evil twin, RG. Evil RJ is RG. RG Ramrod sounds weird. How you doing, my guy? I need some wawa. I need some water. Everybody pray for my nose. Why am I so congested today? Damn it. Don't forget the giant ray, everybody. Drink your water. Let's see. Digimon. Which Digimon did I not watch? Let me look at... I watched Adventure Season 1 to Tamer's Frontier. I saw a little bit of Data Squad. Adventure Try I watched. I didn't watch Fusion. Yeah. It's the Digimon Fusion one. That's the one I didn't watch at all. I don't know anything about that. I watched a little bit of Data Squad. Obviously I watched Try because I freaking love Frontier. Tamers, I had a plushie. What was his name? I don't remember anymore. Oh my god. I had a plushie of Terriermon. There. I had a Terriermon plushie. It stands for really good. Really good, Ramrod. Oh. Evil RJ is really good. It's always Terriermon. I fucking knew it. Cause same. I wanted a Renamon plushie because Renamon was my favorite. Renamon was my favorite. I remember a whale, a big bone T-Rex, and a fight versus Devilmon. don't know. I just like Digimon because they were like Pokemon, but you could actually have a conversation with them. And the extra level of involvement from the fact that you can talk to them, I feel like is just an up. It's just an extra up, you know? It's just a big like yes, you know? Big up. It's huge. The fact that you can talk to them. So beautiful. I'm not caught up with the new... Honestly, there isn't really any new Digimon stuff apart from games. Digimon is kind of close to Shin Megami Tensei in a way. Shin Megami Tensei is like an acid trip to me, what I've seen of it. I don't understand how it works. I am incredibly happy to have discovered another Digimon fan that is really stupid J-Bit. I'm really happy too, Jating. Thank you so much. Digimon. I love Digimon. Digimon? I love Digimon. I never realized that I didn't tell you that I like Digimon. I have to go take care. Goodbye, Jukas! Goodbye, Jukas Fraja. Take care of yourself. I'll tell you how it works. Tell me how what works. Digimon. I love Digimon. I love Digimon. Shin means like ultimate or final. No, Shin is a part of the body, you bing bong. Shin is the part of your leg that I will kick when I fight you at a Tesco parking lot one day. I'm gonna go for your shins, RJ. Take note of that. I hope you remember. Watch out. Help, I'm catching the crazy. Don't you mean the Craigie? Masterness? Discombobulation. I'm taking your nose if you go for my shins. Don't you mean my joes? Gok's on you. I have cyborg leg. Oh, cyborg leg. Oh no. Why do you have cyborg leg, Dranpa? I'm eating it. You're what? You're what now? My nose is not edible. Please do not my nose. Thank you. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Gogo's Bijar Adventure. Nom nom umai. No! Hello, Getrick-san! Welcome back to the stream. I got ran over by a tricycle as a kid. Replaced the bone with Jettle. Oh, that's cool. Briamond is unbreakable. It sounds like you're having like a stroke, RJ. It's amazing. RJ, imagine if you were typing like this, but then like combine this method of typing with the go back to your husband, serve Jesus guy. Weird comment troll from the other day. Context, for those that don't know, those that might get confused. Yesterday, there was a troll. I'm pretty sure it was a troll. There's a troll that came into chat and they were constantly typing something like, "Stop playing video game, go back to kitchen, serve your husband, and return to Jesus something something." And repeatedly typing nothing but that. Yeah. It was a trip. It was an experience. I hope that person is doing alright. I wonder what they're doing now. Don't you wonder what that person is doing now? I'm just wondering. I wonder what the person's doing now. Hello, I am my Kamiyoshi's loyal servant, Jorilla. Hello, Jurger Cat. Berger. Hello, Berger Cat. Berger. Berger Cat. Freaking Berger Cat! Berger Cat! Hello, Berger Cat. Welcome. Context, Burger. Oh no, I'm actually saying it as Berger now. Burger Cat. Burger. Welcome, Burger. I hope you're having a nice day. Burger. Cat. I want you to know why we're mispronouncing. It's cause I pronounced okay, fine. You're just Berger Cat. Yeah. You're Berger. That's my vlogger. No, not vlogger anymore, guys. I'm not a vlogger anymore. I'm a vlodger. This is my vlogging t-shirt. I'm a vlodger now. Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Yes. I love it when Link slew Jan and Dor. I don't even know anything about Legend of Zelda, but that's funny. Vlogger from Minecraft, true. Lady Jaja. Not the Brazilian laugh. Not the Jaja laugh. Not the Brazil laugh. YouTube, it's just Gokes, guys. It's just Gokes. Does Gollibee have a bee or a gorilla? Jorilla. Jorilla. They have a Jorilla. Brazilian laugh is more like... Ah! I see. Where's the ja from? How did we arrive here from talking about ghosts? I don't know. I'm sure the ghosts are laughing along with us if they're in the room. Guys, if I get haunted tonight, I hope you know that this is because of you. Oh wait, guys. That reminds me of something. I once had a friend tell me a story. They experienced it together. Basically, I had friends who were playing Phasmophobia. I had friends playing Phasmophobia and they were on Discord together while playing it, right? As you normally would with friends, right? And so in Phasmo, you have to say it out loud. You have to be like, what's your name? Make your presence known, yada yada. Like, you have to try and talk to the ghost in game, right? So you're still saying it out loud, right? You're actually saying it out loud in your own room, in your own house. And one of my friends, while they were playing Phasmo late at night, she started to like have stuff happening in her room, in her house. because they were constantly saying that stuff to make the ghost in-game respond, it unintentionally, like, maybe they unintentionally called something IRL, and they stopped playing in the middle because she was so freaked out. Yeah, the real thing manifested. Like, it heard them, like, talking. Obviously, I don't know how real that is, but it sounds like a cool concept, no? And now, that's actually scary, because the next time you play something scary, chat, and then you have to speak into the mic, remember that it's not just your mic, it's not just your game that can hear what you're saying. You're literally speaking it out loud. So, because you're actually speaking out loud, maybe someone else, whatever, in the house can actually hear you. She started having things happening in her room in her house. Do you mean she got a boyfriend? Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I said things, RJ. I didn't say anything about people. I'm just saying. I got so sick of talking into the mic that I wasn't doing anything, and I went something. That's awful, that thing. Joe said, check this out, AR. Damn. Yeah, that's actually spooky in concept, no? Because I feel like when you play video games like that, when you play scary games, chat, I feel like you forget. People forget that they are literally existing in reality. So if something like that actually happens, it's kind of like, oh shit, you know? Like it's an awakening. It's suddenly in your face. Oh hey, hello. Spooky actually exists. Ta-da, you know? That was fun. That was a fun story. I haven't played Phasmo in a hot minute, but it's so boring after you play it once. Phasmo is only fun if you have people who are really scared of it, and you have it just to play with them. But if, like, I'm playing it by myself, like, I can't see how people have fun with it. I don't understand how people can go and play Phasmo and try to, like, get through, like, the really hard modes and whatever. Because it's not fun. It's so boring. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. More when I play in VR. Going down a checklist and the ghosts aren't even scared. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's kind of... I don't know. It's repetitive. Plus, I feel like when you master the game, it becomes so easy for people to figure it out that there's just no more fun anymore. Not because I think it's boring. I'm a little... Oh, you get scared? Aw. If you're not scared, what's the point? I think for Slenderman, at least, there's a plot aspect. As, you know, every other horror game usually has, like, a plot. There's a story. Kind of like RE or Silent Hill. So even if you're not actually scared, you can still enjoy the story. You can see what's gonna happen at the end, because there is like a plot, right? There's always a plot, more or less. At least for me, that's why I enjoy horror games and horror movies and stuff like that. I'm not spooked at all, but I really enjoy watching them. I really enjoy seeing what's about to happen, figuring out the story. So if there's no story, it's like, eh. There's people to play with, aww. Oh, I'm sleepy. How am I gonna go to bed in a bit? I should sleep earlier today so that I can feel very spry tomorrow. Stream tomorrow will probably last approximately around 3 to 4 hours. So it will be a little bit... Well, I don't want to say long. My normal streaming time is longer than that, but... it'll be it'll be pretty long, cause we're gonna be watching. I'm gonna be streaming a watch party hosted by Sega. Thank you to Sega for sponsoring tomorrow's stream. But if you guys are free, if you're awake at that hour, I would really appreciate if you could drop by, lurk, say hi. I don't know, maybe chat with me a little, keep me company, so I'm not lonely. I left the stream yesterday. I left the stream link in chat. Yeah. It's my first time having a fancy sponsored stream like this, so I would appreciate the support if possible. But yeah, yeah, thank you so much for today's stream, by the way. I had so much fun. This is not the spooky stream I intended it to be, but that's what happens when you have a chatting stream. You just have conversations about anything, and I really, really appreciate that you guys talk to me about stuff. Yay. Yippee! Sega has taken notice of the soup. I am thankful. Phasmophobia was made to trick people into calling ghosts. That's actually spooky in concept. I want to play Alien Isolation. That one is a good game too, I heard. I still haven't finished Dead Space. I'll be there, my Kamiyoshi. Oh no! K-word, Verger Cat! Thanks again for the Katsukari recommendation. I hope it was delicious, Lenny. Katsukari, when you get used to making it, when you're used to making katsukari, it's very, very easy to make, very fast, and it's a nice, very filling. I think katsukari is a very nice, very filling, very big meal, and you can just make it real quick. Yeah, it's a nice warm meal. I like it. Burger. Lesson for today, burger. It's a lot of dirty dishes though. That's true. Because of the breading part. That's true. Jami Joshi. Because of the wet dry, the breading part. Alien Isolation. Another game I could look into if I run out. There's so many games though I need to finish playing. But yeah. Hooray! I had a lot of fun today, chat. Thanks for making my Friday wonderful. I hope I made you laugh. I'm sorry if I laugh really loudly, by the way. I still need to I'm still adjusting my mic constantly. I can't wait for Ryan to say burger to stop. I feel like I'm gonna accidentally mispronounce something because of this freaking bit. Because of the joking with G and J that we're making today, I feel like I'm gonna accidentally say burger or something like that out in public. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna laugh out of nowhere and just start cackling in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. When that happens, I hope you guys know it's your fault. The louder, the better. Absolutely not. What are the odds Bloodstain shows up on the schedule for Spooktober? Don't worry, Chief. I got you. Cause I need to play a Castlevania game because everyone and their mom has been asking me to play Castlevania for a while. When Ryan sees a Burger King Junior said, oh no, oh my god. Alright guys, I'm EP. I'm gonna go lie down. I will become horizontal. Alright? But I hope you guys have a lovely day. Night, morning, afternoon, evening, sleep. Whatever time of day it is for you. You are all lovely and very nice. Occasionally stinky. Usually nice. Please take care of yourself. So that I can keep beating you people up. Please take care of yourself so that I can, You can come back and I can fight you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what we should do for Halloween. What? What's your genius idea, Chief? What's your genius idea? What now? Night Night Giant. Why you love to beat us up, boo? Because... Yes. Hehe. Good night. RE Marathon when you give us a guided tour of every part of the map that appears in DBD. I already did that, you bing bong. My god, I can't wait to reach RE4. Good night, everybody! I will go small. Good night to me. But is it really night? It's not night. It's not really night, guys. Maybe it's not really nighttime. Maybe it's morning time. We're gonna raid. Chat. DBD would chat when? Maybe I can go gather people to play DBD with. Alright. I will raid today. We'll raid. Rinona is practicing. We're gonna raid Kamiko and Rinona. She's practicing for Puyo Puyo Tetris. Cause she's gonna participate. She's gonna be a participant. I will not be participating. I won't be playing. But I will be streaming the tournament tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, guys. I go EP. But you guys are probably... Some of you will be awake. Whatever time of day it is for you, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, drink water, be nice. And Raian raid. Okay? Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, it's Raian! Like and subscribe. Tell your mom, tell your friends. Introduce Raian to the world. I could use all the help you can get. I can use all the help I can get. Please don't forget to click the thumbs up on this video. It really helps me with the algo. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Go watch my covers and stuff. Yay! Thank you, everybody! Thank you. I had so much fun. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you, people. See you guys later. Bye-bye.